The old library was quiet, almost too quiet. Shadows stretched across the floor, creating eerie patterns that danced in the dim light. Empty chairs sat like watchful guardians, their presence adding to the unsettling atmosphere. Samantha, a dedicated college student, worked diligently, her focus unwavering despite the eerie surroundings. The only sound was the click of her keyboard, echoing through the silent library. The clock ticked past midnight, each second amplifying the stillness. A chill ran down Samantha's spine, making her shiver involuntarily. She rubbed her arms, trying to warm herself against the cold that seemed to seep from the very walls. The library always felt colder at night, as if the darkness brought a deeper chill. It was an unsettling cold, one that seemed to reach into her bones. A book clattered to the floor, breaking the silence. Samantha jumped, her heart racing. Her heart pounded in her chest, each beat echoing in her ears. She scanned the shelves, her breath catching in her throat. No one was there, just the oppressive silence.
"Just the wind," she whispered, trying to convince herself that there was nothing to fear.
Samantha returned to her work, but unease prickled her skin, making it hard to concentrate. The silence seemed to press in on her, growing heavier with each passing moment. The air was heavy, thick with an unseen presence that seemed to watch her every move. The hairs on the back of Samantha's neck stood on end. She could have sworn she heard a whisper. It seemed to slither from the shadows between the bookshelves. She slowly turned, her eyes scanning the darkness. The rows of books seemed to loom, like silent sentinels guarding ancient secrets. A cold draft brushed past her cheek. The distinct scent of old paper and dust filled her senses. Samantha took a hesitant step back. Her hand trembled as she reached for her phone. Suddenly, a book flew off a shelf, narrowly missing her head. It crashed to the ground with a resounding thud. Terror constricted her throat. Samantha's mind raced, desperately seeking an explanation. This was no ordinary library. Something was terribly wrong. Days turned into sleepless nights, filled with eerie whispers and unsettling shadows. Samantha couldn't shake the unsettling events at the library, the feeling of being watched. She began researching the library's history, desperate for answers, hoping to find some peace. She discovered a name, Eleanor Crane, a name that seemed to echo through the halls.
Reading aloud, Eleanor Crane. The name sent chills down her spine.
Eleanor was a former librarian, known for her dedication and mysterious aura. She had died under mysterious circumstances decades ago, leaving many questions unanswered. Some whispered that she had been murdered within the library walls, a dark secret kept hidden. Her ghost, they said, still haunted the building seeking justice or perhaps revenge. Samantha delved deeper into the archives, determined to uncover the truth. She found old newspaper clippings, yellowed with age, detailing strange occurrences. They hinted at a scandal, a cover-up that had been buried for years. Eleanor had uncovered something sinister, something someone wanted to remain hidden, a truth that could change everything. The truth, Samantha realized, lay buried in the library's past, waiting to be revealed. She had to uncover it, not just for herself, but for the restless spirit of Eleanor Crane who deserved peace. Section 4, The Unseen Truth. This is where our journey into the unknown begins.
Night after night, I stayed late at the library, long after everyone else had left. I pored over old documents, piecing together fragments of the past, trying to make sense of the whispers I heard. The whispers grew stronger, guiding me, urging me on. I wasn't afraid anymore. Instead, I felt a strange connection to the voice. I felt a strange sense of purpose, as if I was meant to uncover this hidden truth.
She discovered a hidden compartment within the library's oldest book, a place no one had looked for centuries. Inside, she found Eleanor's diary, a relic of a forgotten time. The words, penned in elegant cursive, revealed a tale of betrayal, greed, and a stolen artifact of immense value. It was a story that had been buried for too long.
Eleanor had stumbled upon a conspiracy that reached the highest levels of power, a secret that could change everything. She had been silenced before she could expose the truth, her voice lost to time. Her murder was masked as an accident, her legacy tarnished, her story forgotten. I knew what I had to do. I had to continue Eleanor's work. I would clear Eleanor's name, restore her honor, and reveal the truth she had died for. I would bring the truth to light, no matter the cost. I would ensure that Eleanor finally rested in peace, her spirit free from the chains of the past.
Section 5, a desperate plan.
I devised a daring plan. I would use my findings to expose the conspiracy. I would contact a journalist, someone I could trust. But first, I needed to appease Eleanor's spirit.
She stood in the heart of the library.
"Eleanor?" I called out, my voice echoing through the stillness. "I know what happened to you. I will help you find peace."
The air grew colder. A gust of wind extinguished the lights, plunging the library into darkness. Then a soft, ethereal glow illuminated the library. Eleanor's spectral form materialized before her. Her eyes, once filled with warmth, now burned with a cold fire. She was trapped, tethered to the library by her unfinished business.